didn't think it was possible, but I spent my summer in a city with worse traffic than Los Angeles. Guatemala City is shockingly urban and filled with North American restaurant chains like IHOP, Dunkin' Donuts, and Applebee's. I had running, relatively clean hot water at all times, and there was a Walmart just a short 10-minute walk away for groceries. My name is Melissa Wiles, and my summer working with Population Council in their Guatemala City office was, for all intents and purposes, pretty comfortable. But just a short drive outside the city and in rural highland areas all around the country, people still live in extreme poverty. Children hunt through garbage dumps to find anything they can sell to earn income for their families. Indigenous peoples are cut off from basic services such as healthcare and education, not only due to geographic barriers, but also due to language barriers and a general disregard for their traditional Mayan medical practices. Women and girls grow up believing their potential for success is all but non-existent, in large part due to a pervasive cultural value known as machismo, which encourages aggressive masculinity and male dominance. For all of these reasons and more, I had to fight the complacency and comfort I could let myself feel living in the city. I may have been working with de-identified data sets while I was in the office, but I had to remind myself, these numbers are people. These girls that I'm reading and writing about who are getting married and having children before their 15th birthdays, they exist. These statistics that I'm calculating and these tables that I'm constructing are their reality. I was able to get a glimpse of this reality when I accompanied my supervisor on a field visit to a rural municipality a few hours west of the city called Sololá. Here, we visited several Mayan communities where the council has implemented a girls' empowerment program known as Abriendo Oportunidades, or Opening Opportunities. Through this program, adolescent girls are matched with older peers, or mentoras, who lead weekly after-school groups in their communities where they learn life and leadership skills, and they also have the opportunity to discuss relevant topics such as sexual and reproductive health and violence against women and girls. The girls there, all ranging from ages about 8 to 15 years old, spoke a Mayan language called Cachiquel, so we had to communicate with them through a mentora who spoke Spanish. That day's activities included discussing qualities in the girls that they felt proud of themselves about, such as loyalty, responsibility, and being a good friend, and also singing and doing a dance in a circle. As we observed the girls participating in the Abriendo program, our interpreter told us these seemed like completely different girls than the ones who had started the program a couple months ago. They wouldn't speak up when asked a question, and they would cover their mouths or faces when they did try to answer, she told us. I never imagined I would see them dance and sing in front of a group of strangers so freely. It's incredible. Hearing how the work that Population Council was doing, the work that I was doing, was positively impacting the self-esteem and confidence of these girls almost brought me to tears. What finally did bring tears to my eyes happened next. A few delegates from the Inter-American Development Bank had joined us on this field visit because they were hoping to sponsor a similar program in Nicaragua. As we were getting ready to go, one of the IDB representatives asked the girls, "What's the most important thing you've learned from participating in this program?" They all waited for a moment while one of the mentoras translated, and then one girl who looked about 12 or 13 stood up and simply said, "What it means to be a woman." She went on to explain that girls there almost never learn about puberty, their periods, or anything to do with sexual health from their parents because it's such a taboo subject. She was thankful for the open discussions they were able to have at Abriendo that gave her the opportunity to learn what changes came with growing up. She even said she was able to answer questions her little sister had as she got older too. But those first words that she spoke were what stuck with me. They were learning what it means to be women, to be agents of change, to take control of not only their lives, their health, and their well-being, but to use this newfound empowerment to impact their families and ultimately to impact their communities. There's still much work to be done in Guatemala, but I'm so honored to have been able to play some small part in this process, and I anxiously await to hear the progress in years to come. Thank you to the Fielding School, the Dean, and the rest of the generous donors for making this opportunity possible. Thank you.